Let us see some built-in methods for strings in Python. Let us start with upper. As the name suggests, it will turn the string into uppercase, like print a dot upper. If you run this command on this code, you can see the entire string is changed into uppercase. Similarly, we have lower, which is print a dot lower. Now the entire string is changed into lowercase. Some other functions include, like if I add some spaces after this string and I will run this code, the spaces are being present there, but it won't be visible. To remove those spaces, we can use strip command. It will remove those spaces. Like if I print length of a here, you can see in the first print length statement we haven't removed extra spaces, so the length is 24. In this statement we printed length of a dot strip, which means we are removing the extra spaces from the starting of the string and back of the string, but by making it of length 16. By this we can also even understand that a dot upper, a dot lower, a dot strip are not changing the strings. They are just giving the output of the strings, but they are not affecting the main variable a, replacing strings. We can also replace string, like if a dot replace t with k, if you run this code, you can see that in place of t, k is being printed. The other function is split, print a dot split. It will divide the string into, it will make the string into a list by each element will be considered after an empty space. Like the method returns a list where specified separator becomes the list item. If we run this code, you can see this is a string has now become a list with each element separated by the empty space. We can even give that at what character we should convert. Like if I put a comma here and I'll say that a dot split when you see a comma, and I will run this code again. As you can see, only the string is being converted into a list and only two elements are present, because I said it will split the string into a list after every comma. If I put multiple commas here and we'll run this code again, you can see now the string length, the list length has been increased because we have multiple commas. After each comma, the element is complete. Now let us understand string concatenation. To concatenate or combine two strings, you can use plus operator, like a is equal to hello, b is equal to Python. You can have print a plus b, which will give hello Python. By this, two strings have been combined. If you want to add an empty space here, what can we do? We can put an empty space before this, or we can add an empty space here. By adding an empty space here, a is a string, b is a string, and this empty space is also string. So we are adding three strings and we are printing it. Now we can see we have concatenated three strings, hello, an empty space, and Python. If we take b is equal to 12 and we'll run this code, it throws me an error. Can only concatenate strings, not integers. Here a is a string, but b is an integer. We cannot concatenate a string and an integer. For doing it, we have to typecast it to a string. If I say a plus string of b, now the b, which is 12, is converted into a string, and now the concatenation works. The other way of printing strings is like this is, and we'll keep these brackets and we'll format it dot format of a. Now between these brackets a will be printed. If I execute this line, you can see this is hello, where this is in these empty brackets a will be printed by making it this is hello. We can also keep multiple brackets. Like I have 3 brackets here, and we have to assign 3 variables. If I assign a comma b comma, and I will again assign b, and we'll run this code again, you can see all 3 are being added in place of these 3 brackets. Escape characters. To insert characters that are illegal in a string, we use escape characters. An escape character is a backslash followed by the character we want to insert. An example of an illegal character in double quote inside a string that is surrounded by double quotes. We'll see it. Like if we have a string in double quotes, it says hello, and when we have double quote this. Now we want to place this in double quotes, but if you run this code, it says invalid syntax, because we cannot put like this double quotes twice in a string. Now we use escape character, which is /. If we run this program, we haven't printed anything. Let's print it. We can see double quotes are also printed. There are many different types of escape characters. Like if we place /n and we'll run this code, /n is for new line. So after h we place a /n. So after h it will go into a new line. Similarly, /t is for tab space. If we run this code, we can see a tab space has been left. Like that, different escape characters are being present. We can Google them and we can find more information about them. Let us see few different string methods. Let us take a string of hello Python. Let us see the first method, which is capitalize. You can see the first letter of the string will be made capital and others will be left same. We'll see count, a.count, and I want to know the count of number of O's in the string. If we run this code, you can see there are O appeared 2 times in this string, and we have others like int a dot ends with, if I say on, it gives me false. It doesn't ends with on. If I say ends with Python, it says false. It doesn't ends with Python, as we have space here. If I remove that space, I will run this code again. It says true as the string ends with Python. We have also statement called find, like print a dot find hello. We'll run this program. You can see hello is present at the 0th index. I will leave a link for other methods in strings. You can learn different methods in strings by using that link.